Hello, I am Shelley Moore Thomas, children's author, also known as the Story Queen, and this is a completely fake British accent which I do from time to time to amuse myself and to annoy other people, which sometimes ends up being the same thing, but I'll talk like a normal person so that you won't click off. I'm here today to talk to you about picture books, mostly easy readers, and what makes an easy reader really good is the relationship between the characters in an easy reader. I mean, look throughout history, there's Frog and Toad, that wonderful friendship, Henry and Mudge, Mr. Putter and Tabby. So the relationship between the characters, that friendship, that bond is what makes kids love them so much, and grown-ups enjoy reading them. But you have to build that relationship out of things that happen in your own life as a writer. For example, in my easy reader, Good Night, when I originally wrote it, I didn't even know what I was writing. I was writing in my journal, and I had meant to write the words good night, and I made a mistake and I accidentally wrote good night, like K-N-I-G-H-T, and I thought, well, that's kind of funny. That could be funny to have like a good night, and he could walk around going, good night, good night. So I kind of had that idea, but I had no plot. So then enter my own children, who, when I'm trying desperately to write at night, because I was teaching during the day and writing at night, and being a mom, would call from the bedroom, Mom, can I have a drink of water? Can you read me a story? Can you change my diaper? So then all of a sudden, my good night, he has a relationship with his dragons, and it's kind of a parent-child relationship, but showed up in the book where the poor little dragons need to call the good night so that they can have water. Another story. This isn't the diaper part because, you know, it was pre-Captain Underpants and there weren't diapers in kids' books back then. But there you have it, that relationship between the characters. In Get Well, Good Night, a similar dynamic between the knight and the dragons. This time the dragons are very sick and the good knight has to get medicine for them. And you remember when you had to take medicine when you were little, it was horrible. I had an experience with one of my children. She had an eye infection. She wanted to put the cream in her eye. I said she should put the cream in her eye. She wouldn't do it, so I did it, and well, it hurt really bad. So my good night gets to try the horrible medicine and spit it right out because it's terrible. So there you have it. Don't forget about the relationships between your characters in your easy readers. That's what makes the book have that special magic. And before I go, remember, when we wave, we screw in the light bulb. We don't wash them.